You mentioned one of the goals being that for Viksit Bharat, all this is being done, and you have mentioned in many of your interviews that we are going to have access to high tech from the US, and in the give and take that we need to do, we have to understand, or India has to understand, that getting high tech from the US is one of our prime needs, because that is going to help in the AI sector, in whatever, in doing all that. Because of that, did we have to bite the bullet and give concessions in agriculture?
Not at all. An agreement is a whole series of negotiations around variety of subjects, goods, different types of agricultural and non-agricultural products, services. It's a very vast compass that you are dealing with. It was India's offensive interest. We wanted technology products, GPUs, NVIDIA chips or AI equipment and data center equipment. It's obviously something we want. It's necessary for our growth imperatives. Likewise, the Americans need a lot of things from India, which is good for their economy. So both countries will have offensive and defensive interests, and that's how the package is built up. But there is no correlation that, oh, I give up on agriculture or I give in on another area. On agriculture, you'll be happy to know all of India's sensitivities and the interests of farmers and producers have been safeguarded 100%.
Okay.
I have absolutely no hesitation in sharing with you that amongst other things, we have not opened or given any concession to meat, to poultry, to any kind of GM foods or their products, any soya meal, corn, maize, makkah, cereals like rice and wheat, or millets like jawar, bajra, ragi, kodo or amaranth, amongst others, sugar, fruits which are produced in India like banana, strawberry, cherries, citrus fruits, pulses like green peas, kabuli chana, moong, where we have enough production, oil seeds, certain animal feed, groundnuts, honey, malt and its extracts, non-alcoholic beverages, flour and meals, starch, essential oils. I mean, the list goes on and on. Ethanol for fuel, tobacco. These are sensitive to India. We have not given up.
Like the hill states are worried about apples or about tree nuts. They're worried that, and the basic question that we are a food surplus, food producing nation. Why do we need foreign foods?
These are the products which I listed out on which we are surplus, and
right.
Therefore we have not opened it. We are not surplus in apples. The demand of apples is more than 25-26 lakh tons. We produce about 20-21 lakh tons. As we speak, we import 5.5 lakh tons of apple every year, as we speak. And a large quantity of that comes from the United States of America. We have not opened up apples. We have given them a quota on apples which we'll procure from there. That is less than the current imports of apples from USA.
Okay.
Also, it's important to note, we have been very cautious in our opening up. Today, apple has a minimum import price of 50 rupees. And there's a 50% duty which adds 25 rupees. So 75 rupees is the base or the floor below which goods don't come into the country. So in some sense, that's the protection that the apple farmers also get, that nobody can dump material and make it so cheap that apples don't get a fair value. But even in the quota we have given to the US, the minimum import price is 80 rupees. They make high quality apples. Is 80 rupees. There's a duty on that of 20 rupees. So the landed price of that will be 100 rupees. It's not in competition with our farmers, not in competition.
Doing cheaper apples.
Not
anyway.
Hurting the apple industry over here. And again limited to a quota, which is less than what they are exporting even today to India. And certainly only a portion of the 5.5 lakh tons of apples that we are importing into India. Tell me which farmer in any hill state is hurt by this. Let any farmer explain to me what is the hurt in this. Similarly, tree nuts. We are importing tree nuts for years and years. You may remember in your childhood having had California almonds. Pistachios are imported into the country. We import walnuts in India. As we speak, and for years, from the time the Congress was in power, we have been importing it. There is a shortage of these products.
Okay.
We continue to import. There is not enough land in the hill states where this production can be expanded. Simultaneously, we are talking of technology collaborations to help our farmers increase their productivity, for which we are working with our farmers, our trading partners. I've just tied up with New Zealand
But it
to
can't
help
be competitive, right? Because we are not mechanized in our
Well, we have talked to New Zealand to help them to bring their farmers to India and technology to India to help our, say, kiwi growers to increase productivity. When I saw the kiwi farms there, I was very impressed. I said, I want to see that happen in India. And it's a part of our FTA to get that technology and their farmers.
But they're highly perishable fruits, so you need food processing, you need all that, which is what our farmers say that we don't have
but
that.
for which Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi has already focused his effort on it. He's provided a 1 lakh crore rupee agri development fund. We are willing to support food processing in a big way, because bear in mind, even today we are a net exporter of food and fish products.
Right.
We export 5 lakh crores worth of products made by our farmers, produced by our farmers, or the fish catch in India. Our imports are less than that. And we would like to double that 5 lakh crores to 10 lakh crores.
Yeah.
So we are in fact on the contrary asking more and more of our farmers to increase production so that we have surplus capacities. We can process those and export those high quality products
You did mention
that our farmers
that
produce.
you